The seed knows what it is, where it's going. The seed was never asked. Before the legislation and before the penalty, before the settling and before the federal decree, before the war on something that the earth herself produced, the seed was in the ground and the seed was never confused about its purpose or its right to grow toward the sky. The seed don't file paperwork and the seed don't comply with anything except the sun, the water, and the soil. The seed knows what it is before the human toil of opinion. The seed knows more than the law ever will. The seed knows the difference between the cage and the still of the earth before the naming and the fencing of the land. The seed knows, and I understand. The seed knows, yeah. The seed knows older than the law to try to stop it from the growth, yeah. The seed knows what the earth intended and the earth put in the soul. The seed knows. The seed knows. My grandmother's grandmother grew herbs that healed the sick before the pharmaceutical and before the politics of the patent and the profit and the particular game of deciding what is medicine and what should bear the shame of criminality and all the weight that carries with the seed was growing long before the history and the myth of the legal and the legal in the human line. The seed knows something that predates the design. The seed knows more than the law ever will. The seed knows the difference between the cage and the still of the earth before the naming and the fencing of the land. The seed knows, and I understand. The seed knows, yeah. The seed knows older than the law that tried to stop it from the growth, yeah. The seed knows what the earth intended and the earth put in the soul. The seed knows. The seed knows. I put the seed upon the earth long before the government determined what it's worth. Long before the handcuffs and the cell and the fine, the seed was just a seed reaching for the sky and the vine of its nature and its purpose and the peace it provides. The seed knows what it is and I'm on the seed side. Yeah. Intention of the gardener who knows that the act of growing something is the finest thing that grows inside the man who does it, from the patience to the pride. The seed knows what it is and so do I inside. I am the gardener and the garden is the proof that the seed and the sun and the man are the truth, that no legislation fully reaches underground. The seed knows, and in the knowing I found the seed knows, yeah. The seed knows older than the law that tried to stop it from the growth, yeah. No, yeah. The seed knows what the earth intended and the earth put in the soul. The seed knows. The seed knows. The seed knows. Yeah. Always knew. The seed knows. The seed knows. They got a name for what I do, and I wear it. Ganjeiro, the one who grows, the one who knows. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've been called a lot lot of things along the particular road, but the one that fits the best is the one that the garden showed me in the first year when the first harvest came through, and I held up my own two hands and the soil grew. Ganjeiro is the name for the man who tends the plant, who don't buy what he can grow and who don't want what he can't provide for himself in the particular ritual of the seed and the soil and the habitual daily practice of the gardener. Ganjeiro, yeah, that's what I am. Ganjeiro, from the garden to the end. Ganjeiro, not the buyer, not the seller. Ganjeiro, just the gardener, the one who tend, the one who grows, the Ganjeiro. Ganjeiro, yeah, Ganjeiro, that's the way I live. Ganjeiro, from the seed to everything it gives. Ganjeiro, Ganjeiro, born to grow. Ganjeiro, that's the name that the garden helped me know. Ganjeiro, the Ganjeiro wakes up before the light check on the grow. The Ganjeiro knows his plant by the particular way it shows his needs before the symptom gets beyond the fix. The Ganjeiro learn the science and the art and the mix of the technical and the intuitive and the feel of the gardener who knows when the garden is real. Different from the days when the worry shows in leaves. Ganjeiro and the garden and the trust between. A Ganjeiro, yeah, that's what I am. Ganjeiro, from the garden to the end. Ganjeiro, not the buyer, not the seller. Ganjeiro, just the gardener, the one who tends, yeah, the one who grows, yeah. Ganjeiro, that's the way I live. Ganjeiro, from the seed to everything it gives. Ganjeiro, Ganjeiro, born to grow. Ganjeiro, that's the name that the garden helped me know. Ganjeiro, yeah, yeah. My father's father worked the earth. His father did the same. There's something in the hands that grow that carries more than name. The Ganjeiro is the lineage of the ones who plant and tend, who find a piece inside the soil and find it again and again. Yeah, the Ganjeiro older than the law. The Ganjeiro is the garden and the jar that put the seed up on the earth and said this one is yours. The Ganjeiro keeps the garden and the garden keeps the doors open to the real. Yeah. I don't evangelize, I don't need you to agree. The garden is between the earth and me. I ain't selling you the lifestyle, I ain't selling you the seed. But if you know, you know. And if you grow, you freed from the particular dependence of the buyer in a chain. The Ganjeiro is the end of that particular pain. I grow my own, I smoke my own, I tend my own. Ganjeiro and the garden is the only home I need at the end of the day. 100 songs in and 100th is this one. The gardener's anthem and the work is never done. But the smoke from the harvest of my own particular hand is the finest celebration of the gardener's land. Ganjeiro 100 deep and still growing slow. Still tending and still patient and still watching the grow of everything I planted in the first year of this art. Ganjeiro from the garden to the heart. Ganjeiro, yeah, Ganjeiro, that's the way I live. Ganjeiro from the seed to everything it gives. Ganjeiro, yeah, Ganjeiro born to grow. Ganjeiro, that's the name that the garden helped me know. Ganjeiro, yeah, the garden is the church. Ganjeiro, yeah, the smoke is the prayer. Ganjeiro, from the earth to the sky. Ganjeiro, yeah, that's what I am. Ganjeiro, always was. Ganjeiro, yeah, yeah. The Babylon is loud today. The garden is quiet. I know where I'm going. Free and free. Monday came in like it always does, with everything it owes. Nobody to clock and duck on no particular dose of the system's daily asking for the best of what I got. I gave it what it needed and I left the rest to rot. In the office and the meeting and the number and the screen, I came home to the garden where the world stays clean from the Babylon pollution and the noise it manufactures. The garden of Babylon is where I find the fractures in the wall. The garden of Babylon is where I go when the Babylon gets heavy and the pressure starts to grow inside the chest of every man who lives inside the grind. The garden is the medicine and the garden is the mind, finding its way back. Garden of Babylon, take me in.
Garden of Babylon,
where the peace begins.
Garden of Babylon,
Past the Monday noise,
Garden of Babylon,
past the Babylon voice that tells me I ain't free.
Garden of Babylon,
Yeah, yeah, it's the garden for me.
Garden of Babylon.
I tend to her at 7 when the building settles down. When the last of the commuters disappears into the town, and the apartment finds its quiet and the city finds its hum. The garden of Babylon, and where the peace come from. It's not the absence of the Babylon outside the door. It's the presence of the living thing that matters more than a particular economy and its demands. The garden of Babylon in my particular hands.
Garden of Babylon is where I go.
When the Babylon gets heavy and the pressure starts to grow.
Inside the chest of every man who lives inside the grind.
The garden is the medicine and the garden is the mind, finding its way back. Garden of Babylon, take me in. Garden of Babylon, where the peace begins. Garden of Babylon, past the Monday noise. Garden of Babylon, past the Babylon voice that tells me I ain't free.
Garden of Babylon,
yeah, it's the garden for me.
Garden of Babylon.
Babylon wants everything, your morning and your night. Babylon wants the hours and the last of what you fight. To keep inside yourself the part that still is yours. The garden of Babylon is where I keep the door. Locked down Babylon,
Open to the earth,
the garden of Babylon.
been mine since birth, yeah.
My bills get paid on Monday and the Babylon gets fed, but the garden of Babylon gets tended before bed, before the sleep and after the last of the day. The garden is the real economy I obey, not the one in the building and the currency and the rent, but the seed and the soil and the time that I spent in the garden of Babylon, where the real returns. Garden of Babylon and the smoke and the burns of the day going out. Garden of Babylon, take me in.
Garden of Babylon,
Where the peace begins.
Garden of Babylon,
Past the Monday noise.
Garden of Babylon,
Past the Babylon voice that tells me I ain't free.
Garden of Babylon,
Free, yeah, it's the garden for me.
Garden of Babylon,
Yeah. Garden of Babylon, yeah, past the noise. Garden of Babylon, my space, my earth, yeah. Garden of Babylon, free in here, always free. The earth provides what the system cannot sell. The earth provides, yeah. Before the white coat and before the waiting room, before the copay and the pharmacy perfume of the chemical solution in the plastic bottle type, the earth had something growing in the natural light that handled what the body needed handling with care. Before the institution had the market corner there, I found the cure inside the garden that I tend. The earth provides a cure, the earth provides a friend. Cure from the earth, yeah, older than the pill. Cure from the earth, yeah, working still. What the soil grows, what the sun provides. Cure from the earth, and I live by that guide. Cure from the earth, yeah, cure from the earth. Watch I place upon the ground for everything it's worth. Cure from the earth, yeah, cure from the earth. In the garden that I tend, from the harvest to the herb. Cure from the earth. My pressure used to run high and my sleep used to run thin, and the doctor had a pill for every place I'd been. Suffering in the particular way the body stores the stress of living in the city and what living pours into the nervous system when the weak don't let you rest. I walked into the garden and she angled the rest. No side effect, no warning label, no refill. Cure from the earth, and the particular still. It brings cure from the earth, yeah, older than the pill. Cure from the earth, yeah, working still. What the soil grows, what the sun provides. Cure from the earth, and I live by that guide. Cure from the earth, yeah, cure from the earth. What Jah place upon the ground for everything it's worth. Cure from the earth, yeah, cure from the earth. In the garden that I tend, from the harvest to the herb. Cure from the earth. They scheduled what the mountain grows. They scheduled what the river knows. They put a number on the leaf. They put a sentence on relief. But the earth don't read the schedule, and the earth don't know the law. The cure was in the garden, long before the gobble fall. Yeah, cure from the earth, always was. Cure from the earth, always will be. Yeah, I know the strain that handles when the head won't quiet down. I know the one for when the body takes me to the ground. With the heaviness of carrying the weak without a break, I grew them both beside each other for the different sake of the different need the body brings across the week. Cure from the earth is the particular technique of the gardener who learned that medicine is patient. Cure from the earth and the knowledge of the ancient. Yeah, cure from the earth. What Jah placed upon the ground for everything it's worth. Cure from the earth, yeah, cure from the earth. In the garden that I tend, from the harvest to the herb. Cure from the earth, yeah, cure from the earth, yeah. The earth provides, yeah, cure from the earth. The garden knows, yeah, cure from the earth. Before the seed goes in, the gardener prays, not for himself, for the seed. Yeah, I hold the seed before it goes into the ground. The smallest particular miracle I found in the years of the searching for the thing that feels real. The seed in the palm of my hand in the particular field. There's something that holds everything inside its coat. Before the root, before the leaf, before the smoke, before the harvest and before the ritual night. The gardener's prayer, before the seed meets the light. Gardener's prayer, yeah. Over the soil, gardener's prayer. Before the toil of the 40 days begins and the seed becomes a grow. Gardener's prayer, because the gardener knows what he's asking. The gardener's prayer goes up with the smoke. The gardener's prayer is the oldest spoke in the wheel of the ritual and the earth and the jar. The gardener's prayer over silent star. Yeah, the gardener's prayer. Every time the seed goes in, gardener's prayer. Where the harvest begins is gardener's prayer. Yeah, yeah. I don't pray in the building with the steeple and the pew. I pray in the particular corner where the garden grew into something that the prayer and the patience built together. The gardener's prayer has been answered to every weather of the doubt and the disease and the day 15 fear. The prayer went up and the harvest appeared on the 40th day, like a promise that was kept. The gardener's prayer over the garden while it slept. Gardener's prayer, yeah, yeah. Over the soil, gardener's prayer. Before the toil of the 40 days begins and the seed becomes a grow. Gardener's prayer, because the gardener knows what he's asking. The gardener's prayer goes up with the smoke. The gardener's prayer is the oldest spoke in the wheel of the ritual and the earth and the jar. The gardener's prayer over soil and star. Yeah, the gardener's prayer. Every time the seed goes, the gardener's prayer. Where the harvest begins, the gardener's prayer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Jah put the seed up on on the earth and said this one is yours to tend. And the tending is the worship and the harvest is the amen. I am the gardener, the earth is the cathedral. The smoke that rises after is the most particular sequel to the prayer that I sent up when the seed was in my hand. The gardener's prayer is the oldest prayer in the land, yeah. Now every cycle when the next seed finds the soil, I stop before I plant and I honor all the toil of every gardener before me who knelt down on this earth and understood the growing as a thing of sacred worth. The gardener's prayer is not the words I say, it's the particular attention to the particular way I handle what the earth entrusted to my hands. The gardener's prayer is how the gardener stands before the harvest. The gardener's prayer goes up with the smoke. The gardener's prayer is the oldest smoke in the wheel of the ritual and the earth and the jar. The gardener's prayer over soil and star. Yeah, the gardener's prayer. Every time the seed goes, gardener's prayer, where the harvest begins. The gardener's prayer, the garden prayer, the gardener's prayer, yeah. Seed in the ground, the gardener's prayer, smoke going up, yeah. The gardener's prayer, earth and sky, always the gardener's prayer, amen, yeah. The gardener's prayer, yeah. Yeah, I grow my own, always have, always will. You know what I mean? I don't pull up to the corner and I don't make the call. I don't need the middleman, I don't need none of y'all in the transaction between me and what I'm smoking on. I've been growing my own since the seed was gone into the soil in the pot by the window in the west. I tend to work with patience and she gives me her best. No one on hands, no one on original chain, just me and the dirt and the water and the rain. The seed don't know the law, the seed just know the light. The seed don't know your opinion, the seed know day from night. I gave it water, gave it care, gave it time. Now she gives me back the finest of the vine. I grow my own, yeah. I grow my own. I grow my own, yeah. I grow my own. Don't need nobody's product when the garden is whole. I grow my own, yeah. I grow my own. From the seed to the smoke, I grow my own. There's a difference in the feeling in the ones who grow and know. The particular pride is something that you watch from below the soil up into the light, into the thing it became. When you grew it with your hands, it hits different, yeah, the same. Product from the store just doesn't carry what it carries. When the labor and the love made it through January through the February cold and the March and the wait. I grow my own and it's always worth the wait. The seed don't know the law, yeah. The seed just know the light, yeah. The seed don't know your opinion, yeah. The seed know day from night, yeah. I gave it water, gave it care, gave it time. Now she give me back the finest of the vine. I grow my own, yeah. I grow my own, yeah. I grow my own, yeah. I grow my own. Don't need nobody's product when the garden is home. I grow my own, yeah. I grow my own. From the seed to the smoke, I grow my own. The earth provides for those who tend. The harvest comes around again and again and again. My grandfather grew everything his hands could touch. He said, son, if you grow it yourself, you never need too much from a world that wants to sell you what the earth gives free. I grow my own, the earth grew me, yeah. I know the strain by name because I watched it live. I know what she went through and everything she give back to me in the particular smoke of the harvest night. When the growing and the patience and the care come right. This ain't product, this is practice, this is discipline. This is 40 days attending before the finish. I grow my own and the own is the whole point. From the seed to the cure to the roll to the joint. I grow my own, yeah. I grow my own. Don't need nobody's product when the garden is home. I grow my own, yeah. I grow my own. From the seed to the smoke, I grow my own. I grow my own. From the dirt, yeah. I grow my own. The way, yeah, I grow my own. No middleman, no chain. No unknown ends, just the garden and me. That's it.
I don't make the call and I don't wait by the door. I don't pay the markup that the market charges for. The privilege of the product that the earth could give for free. If a man had the patience and the garden and the seed, I cut the whole chain at the root and grew my own. No middleman between the smoke and the home where the plant is living in the pot by the window. No middleman and I grow the rest. No middleman in this transaction. No unknown origin, no unknown action. No wonder what the hands were and the miles across. No middleman and no hidden cost. No middleman, no middleman. The garden and the gardener, that's the only plan. No middleman, no middleman. From the seed in the soil to the smoke in my hand. No middleman. They built the whole economy around the in-between. The broker and the dealer and the ones who never seen the plant alive and growing in the actual soil. The middleman is living off the gardener's toil, without the dirt under the fingernails and without the weight of the 40 plus days and the particular weight of the patience that the growing takes from anyone who grows. No middleman and the gardener knows. No middleman in this transaction. No unknown origin, no unknown action. No wonder what the hands were and the miles it crossed. No middleman and no hidden cost. No middleman, yeah, no middleman. The garden and the gardener, that's the only plan. No middleman, yeah, no middleman. From the seed in the soil to the smoke in my hand. No, independence is the harvest that no market sells. Independence is the knowing what the garden tells. You about yourself, about the patience and the care, about the man you are. When the middleman's not there and you gotta do the work or the work don't get done. No middleman, just the soil and the sun, yeah. I know my garden better than the middleman knows his. I know the particular thing about this particular biz, or the growing and the tending and the watching and the wait. No middleman, no stranger standing at the gate between me and what I need and what I grew and what I earned. Through 40 days of patience and a lesson that I learned about the value of the thing that costs you time and sweat. No middleman and I ain't done. No middleman, no middleman. The garden and the gardener, that's the only plan. No middleman, yeah, no middleman. From the seed soil to the smoke in my hand. No middleman, yeah, just a garden. No middleman, the seed and the smoke, yeah, no middleman. Cut the chain, grow your own. No middleman. Day one, you plan. Day 40, you harvest. Everything in between is who you are. 40 days from the seed to the thing she become. 40 days of the watching and the particular sums of water and of light and of the temperature at night. 40 days of the doing it right. I started counting in September when the seed went in, and I stopped counting around the 40 and the 10 when she told me she was ready in the way the garden speak. 40 days is the length of the particular week that never ends. 40 days teach you something about patience. 40 days and the gardener's equation of the time you put in and the harvest you receive. 40 days and you learn how to believe in the process. 40 days, yeah. 40 days of the tending away. 40 days, yeah. 40 days for the harvest, that's great. 40 days, yeah. 40 days of the patience I learned. 40 days, yeah. 40 days and the harvest is earned. 40 days. Day 15, she looked like nothing was alive. Day 20, I considered, but I let her survive. My impatience and my doubt and my particular fear that the 40 days won't end without the thing I need here. Day 28, she started showing what she was. Day 32, I understood the reason and because of every person who has ever told me trust the process. 40 days and the trust becomes a knowledge. 40 days teach you something about patience. 40 days and the gardener's equation of the time you put in and the harvest you receive. 40 days and you learn how to believe in the process. 40 days, 40 days of the tending away. 40 days, 40 days for the harvest, that's great. 40 days, 40 days of the patience I learned. 40 days, 40 days and the harvest is earned. 40 days. The 40 days is not just a plan. The 40 days is not testament of the man who tends when the tending gives nothing back. The 40 days is the faith on the track that leads to the harvest, that leads to the smoke. The 40 days is the chapter before the spoke of the wheel turns over and the cycle begins. 40 days. The gardener wins every time. I crossed the 40 lesson over into everything else. The relationship, the project, and the particular shelf of the dream I've been building that has its own 40 days, its own season of the nothing and its own particular phase. If the day 15 doubt and the day 28 turn, 40 days is the most important thing the garden helped me learn, is that the harvest is inevitable if the tending is real. 40 days and the gardener knows how to feel the difference, yeah. 40 days of the tending away. 40 days, yeah. 40 days for the harvest, that great. 40 days, yeah. 40 days of the patience I learned. 40 days, yeah. 40 days and the harvest is earned. 40 days. 40 days. Day one, plant the seed. 40 days. Trust the process. 40 days. The harvest comes, always comes. 40 days.
You know what's in yours? I know what's in mine. That's the difference.
Yeah, I know exactly exactly what I'm smoking, and it has a name. It has a story and an address, and it ain't the same as anything you bought from anybody, anywhere. What I smoke is mine, and I know what's in there. I watched it from the seedling, and I watched it through the weeks. I know the particular week where she hit her peak. I know the particular smell of the cure in the jar. What I smoke is mine, and I know where it's from afar, as from the unknown. What I smoke is mine, yeah. What I smoke has a name. What I smoke is mine, yeah. And it never tastes the same as the unknown and the purchased and the product on the shelf. What I smoke is mine because I grew it myself. What I smoke is mine, yeah. What I smoke is mine. From the seed in September to the jar on the shelf in time. What I smoke is mine, yeah. What I smoke is mine. 40 days of the tending and the smoke is all mine. What I smoke, I cured it in the mason jar for 60 days, right? I burped it every morning in the early morning light of the kitchen when the building hadn't woken up yet. What I smoke is mine, and I ain't done with it yet. In the telling of the story of the particular plant that grew in my apartment with the particular slant of the light through the western window in the afternoon gold. What I smoke is mine, and the mine is the whole story. What I smoke is mine, yeah. What I smoke has a name. What I smoke is mine, yeah. And it never tastes the same as the unknown and the purchased and the product on the shelf. What I smoke is mine because I grew it myself. Yeah. What I smoke is mine, yeah. What I smoke is mine. From the seed in September to the jar on the shelf in time. What I smoke is mine, yeah. What I smoke is mine. 40 days of attending and the smoke is all mine. No pesticide, no unknown hand, no chain between the earth and the man. No question of the origin, no wonder of the source. What I smoke is mine from the soil, of course. The gardener knows what the buyer never will. What I smoke is mine, and the mine is the skill of the 40 days of the patience and the pour of the water and the light. What I smoke is mine for sure. Yeah. My friend came through last Sunday and I passed him what was mine. He stopped mid-exhale and he said, "This tastes like something fine." I said, "I know because I grew it and I know what fine takes." What I smoke is mine, and the mine is what makes the difference in the taste and in the particular pride of the gardener who's got nothing that he needs to hide about the origin and process of the thing he smokes tonight. What I smoke is mine, and the mine is always. What I smoke is mine, yeah. What I smoke is mine. From the seed in September to the jar on the shelf in time. What I smoke is mine, yeah. What I smoke is mine. 40 days of the tending and the smoke is all mine. What I smoke is mine, yeah. Grew it myself. What I smoke is mine. 40 days, yeah. What I smoke is mine. No unknown hands, never. What I smoke is mine. Four walls, one light, best garden in the city, yeah.
They got a rooftop garden and they got the farmer's market, but my garden's in a tent, and I don't need to park it anywhere outside these four walls in this particular space. I am an apartment farmer and I run this place on a schedule that I made and a method that I trust. From the seedling to the harvest in the dark of the dusk, I check the temperature at midnight and I check the pH right. Apartment farmer working through the night. Four walls and one light, and the patience of the season. Four walls and one light, and I don't need another reason than the harvest that is coming when the time has done its thing. Four walls, one light, and everything the garden brings. Apartment farmer, yeah. Apartment farmer doing it right. Apartment farm from the city with the indoor light, yeah. Apartment farmer got my own. Apartment farmer, yeah. Every seed I ever sown. I got the neighbors smelling something through the wall last June. They knocked and asked about the fragrance and I said perfume. They looked at me and smiled because the block already knows the apartment farmer by the particular smell he grows. Nobody said a word to nobody with authority. The block got a particular community of ones who understand and ones who grow their own. Apartment farmer and the block is home. Four walls and one light, and the block is home. Four walls and one light, and the block is home. Yeah. Four walls and one light, and the patience of the season. Four walls and one light, and I don't need another reason than the harvest that is coming when the time has done its thing. Four walls, one light, and everything the garden brings. Apartment farmer, yeah. Apartment farmer doing it right. Apartment farmer from the city with the indoor light. Apartment farmer got my own. Apartment farmer, every seed I ever sown. You know, some people got a penthouse, some people got a yard. Me, I got four walls and a light and a calendar. And that's the most independence I ever felt. In this city, apartment farmer, that's the title I earned. Yeah. The harvest comes at its own time, not mine. I learned that in the second year after the 9th week of waiting when I thought she was done, and she still needed 7 more days of the sun. That patience crossed over from the tent to my life. Apartment farmer taught me how to handle strife with the same calm you give a plant that's almost there. Apartment farmer is a philosophy I wear. Apartment farmer, yeah. Apartment farmer doing it right. Apartment farmer from the city with the indoor light. Apartment farmer got my own. Apartment farm, every seed I ever sown. Apartment farmer, yeah, for one life, yeah. Apartment